In this video, I attempt to draw using only squares. Hey, what's up guys? I'm the Davidic one and welcome back to another video here on the channel. If you're new here, we do lots of cool art videos and challenges just like this one. So if it sounds like something you'd be into, make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below. Just over a week ago, Jazza posted a video in which he tried drawing with only squares. And that's where I got the idea for this video. So make sure that you go check out his video after you watch this one. In his video, Jazza challenged his viewers to try drawing with only squares. So I decided to accept his challenge. This is drawing using only squares. Hope you guys enjoy. Psh. I started off by using only one square to make my first drawing, just to kind of get a feel of what I would be doing throughout the rest of this video with the bigger projects. Now you may be wondering, how do you make art with just one square? So basically, throughout this challenge, I use the squares as the line art, and I can use as many squares as I want, but I can only follow the lines created by the squares. I don't have to use them all, but I can only use the lines that are made by the squares. For this drawing, I decided to draw SpongeBob square pants. Yeah, basically just his head, because that's all I could really do with one square. So you can see in this drawing what I'm planning to do for the rest. I make my square outline and then I can use any colors I want to color the inside. And just like that, the one square drawing was complete. For my next few drawings, I used some of the same prompts that Jazza used in his video of making art using only squares. For the 10 square drawing, Jazza said,
"Let's see who can make the coolest modern house design with just 10 squares."
So I decided to take him up on his challenge and try to make my own modern house with only 10 squares. As you can see, I used the square shape tool to make nice and smooth squares, and I counted out how many squares I was putting down on the left side of my paper. After I finished positioning all the squares where I knew I wanted them to be, I turned down the opacity of the layer and then started to ink over top of it, only keeping the lines I wanted in the final product. After I finished with the line art, I hid the square sketch layer and then started to go in with the coloring. I made a new layer for each section of base color just to make it easier for myself to work with in the future. Just a quick tip, the way I made the glass look like glass is by first coloring it in like normal and then turning down the opacity of the layer to make it see-through. After I finished putting down all the base colors, I changed the color of the background to make it easier to see if I made any mistakes. And then I decided to put a little platform for the house to sit on. With digital art, the base layer is like 90% of the work, so after I finished with that, it was easy to just quickly add in a ton of detail. And with that, the 10 square drawing was complete. And there it is, my 10 square modern house. Now let's move on to the 20 square drawing. For one of his prompts, Jazza did
20 squares, robot dragon.
While I did want to follow his challenges and try them out for myself, I also wanted to be a little bit different from him and make it a little bit harder on myself. So I decided to make it a regular dragon instead of a robot dragon. This way I would have to make more organic and smooth shapes, which would pretty much just make it more difficult for myself. I know, I'm a genius, right? The line art for this drawing was a bit more difficult to do since I wanted to keep the dragon from looking too blocky while still following the lines from the squares. And in the end, I think I achieved this look quite well. You can see here I had to adjust one of the squares in the wings to make it look better, but don't worry, I still used the same amount of squares. They say if you snap, you can skip right past the base coloring portion of a drawing. Let's try it. Wow, that is so cool. That works so well and saved me so much time. You can see here that I was trying out some teeth to see if that would look good in my dragon, but eventually I decided to scrap the idea. For some reason it started to look like a fish or something. I think it's because I made the mouth a bit too small. But regardless, I decided to scrap the idea, and I think it looks a lot better without a mouth. I decided to put a spine along the dragon's back to draw a bit away from the weird shape of its neck, and also to give it some backbone. I decided to use a light brush to add some details and highlights onto the dragon, and I really ended up liking the look of them. Next, I went in with a glow layer to finish off the drawing and to make everything pop. After adding the silhouette of another wing in the background, the drawing was finally done. This is definitely my favorite drawing so far, which is probably because I used the most amount of squares for it. They just keep getting better and better. Now let's go see if the 30 square drawing can stack up to this one. For my 30 square drawing, I decided to use the prompt that Jazza used for his 25 square drawing, which was something Minecraft inspired. For his drawing, Jazza decided to draw Steve from Minecraft, so I decided to draw his evil counterpart, Herobrine. Placing the squares for this drawing took me a lot longer than any of my other drawings so far, but I have a feeling that this drawing will turn out pretty epic. you know what? This is my last drawing and you guys pretty much know my method for doing these square drawings by now. So let's just kick back and relax and finish this drawing with some music. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I did, what, 4 drawings in this video? That's crazy. I've never done that many drawings for a video before. If you did like this video, you probably will like more of my content. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. If you did enjoy this video, it'd mean the world to me if you would hit the like button, because I worked really hard making and editing this video. And it also helps the YouTube algorithm to recommend my video to more people. Until next time, I'm the Davidic one. Stay safe.